Summer's really off to a rough start. Hello and welcome into the Knicks-Verse. My name is George. If this is your first time here, or you've been here before and haven't subscribed yet, please do so, along with hitting that thumbs up button for me and dropping your comments. Definitely want to hear your thoughts and feelings about anything Knicks and the Summer League Knicks right now. We're watching players right now to see glimmers of hope, see if they can become part of the rotation possibly, or even if they should even be on the roster itself. Players that maybe eventually have some high upside. There are a few like that, but mostly overall, the Knicks have been disappointing in this summer league. They lost again in game to the Celtics this time, 94-81. I have highlights for you guys. We'll get into it. There were glimmers of hope in that game one. Dadier, I thought, had a nice game, along with Hakporti and Mohamed Diawara. So I wanted to see if that would continue, and if some of the guys who struggled in game one, like Tyler KOLEK and Kevin McCULLAR and Beauchamp, if they could, turn it around. Well, it was kind of a mixed bag. Some did have a great game, like actually Kevin McCULLAR totally had his redemption game, but Tyler KOLEK, the concerns are growing for him. I'm confused as to what's happened. He was one of the very best players in all of Summer League last year. This year, he seems like a complete different guy. We'll get into that. And like I said, I have highlights. Let's go. 94-81, the Knicks once again never led. The Knicks have not led at all in 80 minutes of Summer League play. That is concerning. But again, this is not about winning games. It's about seeing which players show some promise. And that guy right there, Kevin McCULLAR, made a big statement today. Even though his three-point shooting is still absent, he did hit a three-pointer today, which was nice. And then he tried a shot from the same spot. It came up short. Everybody came up short. But here's, he scored 30 points on 10 of 15 shooting. I was very impressed with his game today. Though he was 1 of 5 from the three-point line, he hit 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Picked up 4 rebounds, an assist, got a couple of steals. He did turn the ball over a lot, 6 times. The whole team turned it over 22 times. Just appalling. And honestly, if they didn't turn the ball over that much, they might have won this game. They might have won this game. But they did finish with 30 points. Liked his effort. I love it. And one thing about him, he is able to run the pick and roll. He ran a nice pick and roll with him and Hakporti. He's able to create offense for other guys and for himself off the dribble. He got to the room. All of his work was inside in the restricted area, pretty much. He feasted. Ironically, he missed his easiest layup. So it could have been easily 32-point night for him. I think he showed promise. Defensively, he is known to be a good defender. It was kind of hard to judge it tonight if he really has those chops or not, but I saw it in college. Usually that does translate to the pro game. He's not super athletic, but he has a decent handle. Honestly, he ran the offense better than Tyler KOLEK did. So, and that's not saying much right now, but it is saying a lot about his abilities. So really turned it around from game one, where he was thoroughly disappointing to me in game one. He did wear this face mask. He got hurt in game one. So he wore it for game two, and then very close to the end of in the fourth quarter, when the game was pretty much over, he took a charging call, and he stood in front of the offensive player and got hit right in the face with an elbow. He was down on the ground for a while. He left the game, didn't return, but Steve Popper did tweet out that he saw him after the game and he talked to him and he said he was fine. So that's good. That's promising. I want to see what he does on Tuesday. Hopefully he can carry this through into Tuesday. Maybe the Knicks have something in him. He is slated to be the 14th man on this roster. Maybe they'll give him a two-way contract. I'm not sure what kind of contract they're going to give him, but after they use the veteran mid-level exception for who knows? Maybe Marcus Smart if he gets bought out. Ben Simmons is out there. Amir Coffey is interesting. Remember Landry Shamet? I mentioned him. But McCULLAR, I thought, was playing himself off the roster in Game 1. Now I think he's playing himself back into on the roster. So it just shows you can't overreact for one game to another. You got to look at it in totality to see what the players are doing to adjust, to show you that they can actually succeed in the NBA. And the things that McCULLAR did today show me that he can. He displayed some nice passing, though the turnovers were a concern, but everybody was turning it over. I mean, he turned it over. Hawkporty turned it over 5 times. KOLEK turned it over 4 times. I mean, that's crazy. Like one guy, I'll tell you, well, we'll get into Mohamed Diawara. I was thoroughly impressed with his handle. For a guy who's 6'10", who can get the ball off the backboard and just grab and go, and basically beat guys off the dribble. He was doing behind the back dribbling and stuff. I was very impressed with his handle. He was able to get to the rim as well. Didn't have a great offensive game, but he finished with 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field. 23 minutes. For the amount of minutes that he handled the ball a lot when he was on the court, only 1 turnover. So that is promising for Mr. Diawara. Here, James Trilogy, as he's known, James Edwards III, he tweeted this out. He said, McCULLAR has made good reads, both with the ball and without the ball as a cutter. Has made some nice passes, too. Much better than Game 1. 3 balls still not falling, but no one on team is making any. That's true. The Knicks, they shot 16% from the three-point line, and they were terrible from the three-point line in the previous game. So no one's hitting threes. Even Pacom Dade was 1 of 5 before he left with a sore left foot. He played 18 and a half minutes. I don't think they were that concerned. I didn't hear any concerns about it. He was just left with a sore left foot. Hopefully it's nothing major. Hopefully it doesn't keep him out of Tuesday's game, because he also needs to get reps. We want to see what he can do, because he showed some glimmers in Game 1. He was the most promising player out of Game 1 by far. In fact, it was a very similar type of game to what McCULLAR did tonight. But McCULLAR, he created offense for himself often, where Dadier was cutting and he was getting passes, and he beat a guy once or twice off the dribble here and there, but mostly it was off assists, off of passes, which is nice, off rotations. But tonight he did not, he struggled. He was 3 of 11 overall, 27% from the field, 20% from the three-point line. Did pick up 6 rebounds, got an assist. He was beat a couple of times, backdoor defensively. I think maybe that foot was bothering him, and it just progressed throughout the game because it was limiting him. He didn't look like the same guy from Game 1 in Game 2. But again, we don't know. We'll find out as things unfold. Just want to show you these team stats here to show you, I mean, the shooting was atrocious for both sides. Boston shot 18%, 18.5%. Knicks shot 16% from the three-point line. The turnovers, 22 turnovers, and Boston committed 17 turnovers. It was a sloppy game on both ends. The Knicks did out-rebound the Celtics, but in the end, the turnovers were just too much. I believe the Knicks gave up 30... can't remember, something like 29 points or something off of the turnovers. It was terrible, especially mostly in the first half. Now, Tyler KOLEK. I got highlights. We're going to get to the highlights, but I just want to talk about a few things here. Tyler KOLEK, as Knicks fall to 0-2 in summer, he was 1 of 13 tonight. 1 of 13. Every shot, every jump shot, front rim. Front rim. One thing I will say, though, if you watched it on NBA TV, which is what I had to watch it on, what they do is they have the lower third down below the info bar, and it's permanently on the screen the whole time, and they do not overlay it onto the image, so they squeeze the image vertically. So what happens is everyone looks the shots look flatter, and guys look smaller, and it made Tyler KOLEK look like kind of like a dwarf out there. I mean, he looked really, really small out there, and it didn't enhance his overall effort at all. It actually shined a greater light on his limitations out there. He looked like he's got these little arms. His pocket was constantly getting picked. He was getting harassed trying to bring the ball up the court. He couldn't beat guys. He couldn't turn the corner on guys. I mean, it was just an all-around poor effort for him. Minus 25 in plus minus, which was the lowest on the team. 0 for 6 from the three-point line, 1 for 13 overall. I mean, he could not even run the offense. He couldn't even find guys in spots that they could benefit. So I don't know what happened. He was the best passer in the NCAA in college, in his last year of college. Last year he showed some prowess, some ability to play make for others. Even during the regular season, the few minutes he got here and there in those 40-something games that he played, this is just truly shocking. Now maybe he's nursing some injury or something, or maybe the fact that he basically sat for a whole year, even though he did get in 40 games, but he barely played in those 40. A lot of it was, garbage time, nothing meaningful minutes. So maybe now with Brown around, and now they're going to be practicing on off days, maybe that'll help KOLEK stay sharper, because he is not sharp at all. The man is a dull knife and butter knife right now. He cannot even cut a stick of butter. That's how dull his shooting stroke is right now. And it's concerning, because it's possible that he might be playing himself off this team, because now he had a poor game 1, and now he's got a poor game 2. That's rough. So hopefully this is the alert is out on him. He needs to find his shooting stroke and his playmaking. And where's his passing? I mean, he's passing the ball more to the other teams than he's passing it to his own players. Really, it's a trouble spot. And here they were, Leon Rose sitting next to Mike Brown courtside, and the announcers, you can't see them, but a guy in the green shirt to the right of, to our right of Leon Rose there. I forgot his name. He was the announcer with Brandon, I can't remember his last name, from NBA TV, and they were literally discussing the Knicks' chances while those two were sitting right there. Knicks' chances to getting back to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they were kind of like all over the place. I don't know. It wasn't a good day for those two announcers discussing the Knicks, and they kept calling Daddy A, Daddy A, Daddy A, Daddy A. It was driving me nuts. All right, Ed. A little bit of news that was reported during the game. Fred Katz tells us the Knicks plan to add former Kings assistant Ricardo Foy to Mike Brown's coaching staff. League source tells The Athletic. Foy is sitting with the Knicks contingent at their summer league game right now. Foy was with the Kings last season with Mike Brown, his first season there, having previously served as a player development coach with Phoenix. And guess who he coached when he was with Phoenix? Mikal Bridges. He worked with him on the Suns team that went to the finals. Let's hope they repeat that. Finals 2026 for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges, let's go. I think this is a good addition. I don't know really much more about him except that he has a good resume, and people value his player development ability. I'm going to try and find more information out about him and deliver that to you guys. But it seems like it's a positive move. He's been around winning programs, so let's go. This is the first Mike Brown type of hiring for his coaching staff. So that's a good sign right there. All right, let's get to the highlights. Here we go. Right away, after 2 minutes of play, the Knicks are already down 6. This guy, what's his name? Sherman. He got off to a blazing start. He hit his first 3 buckets, but then he cooled off. He finished 6 of 15, 1 of 7 from the three-point line. He was just chucking. He hit that one shot there, but he was just chucking. He did get 13 points, and he was a plus 23. He's a decent playmaker. He got 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 turnovers. He's kind of one of those guys that can do it all. So that Boston have themselves a nice player there. He'll probably be in the rotation. Here comes Dadier, kicks it back out to Pate, and Pate sinks the three. Nice. I was like, okay, that's nice. That was a nice move there. I like how Dadier didn't force the issue, try to go to the hoop and try to show off. No, he basically fed a teammate in the right spot. It was the right play at the right moment. But right here, this guy Lofton wide open. Kenny Lofton Jr. He's been around a little bit. Look at this. KOLEK was just harassed all game long. These highlights aren't going to show you enough of that, unfortunately. Here comes Diawara. Look at that. Look at Diawara go. Look at that. Yeah, nice. The flush. The toilet bowl flusher. Jordan Walsh was ridiculous on defense. I don't even understand what he's doing out there. He just kept fouling and fouling and fouling and fouling. I don't even understand how he thinks that's going to help him at all. He committed 7 personal fouls. You're allowed 10 in Summer League. So he was really abusing that mark. Here's Lofton coming through again. Makes a big bucket there. The Knicks were flirting around. They were like down 9, down 8, then they would get down 14. There's Dadier getting in with the left hand. Nice finish there. One of his 3 buckets that he made. Hey, look at Diawara. Look at this. And there's McCULLAR. McCULLAR started heating up. Like I mentioned before, he was 10 of 15 overall, 66.7%. Shot 90% from the free throw line. Went to the free throw line 10 times. I mean, without him, this would have been a total blowout. It pretty much was. I mean, we lost by 13. It's the final score there. But Knicks were down by 20 at one point. But again, most of the time, they were sticking around 10 points, 8 points. There's Walsh bounce pass to, I don't know who that guy is. Is that Bridges? Bridges had a nice game. This guy, Jalen Bridges, that the Celtics drafted, he looks like a good player as well. So Celtics have 2 guys in this summer league that I think are going to contribute, maybe even 3 if Charles Bassey gets a look, because he had a big game too. He was 8 of 12 overall from the field, finished a Boston team high for 22 points. He can't hit a 3, but he hit all 6 of his free throws. But Jalen Bridges, 6 of 10, he hit 2 3-pointers, finished with 16 points and 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and even got a couple of blocks. Nice stuff there at Hockporty. I think that was the play I was referring to. I think that was McCULLAR. I was looking over here at the stats at that moment. There's Sherman again. This guy, is that Bridges? Nice finish. Nice. Again, I wish the Knicks are down 17, but then they would whittle away at that lead. Here comes Pate. Brings it up, kicks it out, and boom. Nice. Who was that? That was Grant. Devon Grant. That was his only bucket he made, though. 1 of 5. So now the lead is only 11 points. It's up to 12 here. Oh, look at this. KOLEK gets beat. The ball is going to KOLEK, but he didn't show the effort. I mean, he didn't like race out to the ball. Yeah. I'm really disappointed. I had high hopes for KOLEK. The thing about KOLEK too, the weird thing is, why did we even draft him if we already have Rokas, who can do everything better? Do you guys remember how Rokas played in Summer League? He was really good. He can hit the 3 consistently, a deep 3 as well. He can break guys down off the dribble. He's a good defender, good size. Why did we draft KOLEK and then leave Rokas out in Europe? The roles should have been reversed. I'm really thoroughly confused by that. It's one of the kind of semi-blunders of this front office in terms of the rotation guys, or the guys, deep in at the end of the bench. And Rokas, one reason is he didn't want to come is because he knew he probably wasn't going to get much playing time because of the way Tom Thibodeau is. Look at that, McCULLAR, nice. Good pass out to him. He used his body really well. He cleared space with his shoulders, and his handle was pretty compact. Look at that. Hustling. Gets the ball out the boat. Oh, nice finish there. Was that Hockporty? Oh, that was Diawara. Beautiful. Okay, Marjan Beauchamp I caught some grief about my negative comments about him in game one. Well, I didn't think he had a good game one. I thought he was pretty terrible, and he was equally terrible. He was even worse tonight, though he wasn't chucking. So I actually think he improved in that respect. But he was 0 for 5 in 16 minutes of play, and that was it. 0 for 5 right there. No points for him, though he was only a -3. So give him that. The only player on the Knicks who was not a negative plus-minus player, it was Diawara tonight. In his 23 minutes of play, he finished as a +2. Here we go. I think we're getting down towards the very end. Oh, nice shot. Nice high arcing shot off the backboard there over Hawkporty. Ooh, look at this. All right. Oh, that was the play where McCULLAR got hit in the face, and he left the game at that point. Here we go. Well, we're going to be ending soon here with this highlights. Then we'll look at the stats a bit. Well, I will say Dink Pate, I liked him tonight. I think he improved from game one to game two. He showed some interesting flashes in game one, though he didn't shoot that great, but he showed some flashes. Tonight, he was 3 of 6 from the field in his 17 minutes of play. He hit 1 3-pointer. It was 1 of 4, so that's not that great, but he was able to produce points. He's able to break down defenses. He picked up 3 rebounds and 3 assists in those 17 minutes of play. He even got a steal. No turnovers. Finished with 7 points and was only a -2, which is a big victory in this situation here, since the Knicks never led. It's back to the beginning. All right, here you can see the stats for yourselves. The only Knick in double figures was Kevin McCULLAR, and he finished with 30 points, 8 personal fouls. Hawkporty got 13 rebounds to go along with his 9 points. 1 more point, he would have had a double-double. As you can see, look at the dismal stat line there for KOLEK, 1 for 13, 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. And all of them, they didn't even look like they had a chance of going in. They were just all front rimming, all shorting. And the whole team was. I put out a tweet earlier, said if the object of the game in Summer League was to who can hit the rim with the ball more often without scoring, the Knicks would win. And that's basically how they were. I mean, they were atrocious. They shot 34% overall for the entire game. And as I said before, 16% from the 3-point line. But look at Pate. Nice stat line there for him. And Diawara, very impressed with his hustle. Baba got into the game, played 3 minutes, scored 5 points. He is pretty fast. He's going to be a fun player if he doesn't make the Knicks. I hope some other team picks him up. I'd like to see him in the NBA. Here's the plus-minus. You can see Hawkporty a -9. Dadier a -17. Beauchamp a -3. Big turnaround. Beauchamp was a -24 in the last game, so that I got to commend him. He didn't force the issue. That was so in that way it was an improvement, but you got to make some buckets. It would help, especially when you are the starting 2 guard. I guess he's the 3 in this situation. McCULLAR, like a -12, even though he scored 30 points. If he hadn't, this could have been even more of a bigger blowout. But Tyler KOLEK, a -25. In reality, Tyler KOLEK completely took away any opportunity for the Knicks to win. Because in those 30 minutes that he played, the Knicks lost by 25 points. That's it. That's just the reality of it. I mean, that's just, you can't overcome that. It's really difficult to overcome that in the NBA, even in Summer League. All right, let's keep going here. Here's some Celtics stats. You can see, as I mentioned, Walsh, 2 of 10, 1 of 6 from the 3-point line, 7 personal fouls, finished with 13 points. He got to the free throw line a lot, but I don't know. It was really ugly to watch him out there play. But Bridges, nice. That guy's going to be a player. 16 points right there. And Bassey, 22. Kendall Brown finished with 11 points, 4 of 5. No one really shot well from the 3-point line, except Bridges, 2 of 6, 33%. That's not that great from the 3-point line. Here are the team stats, the final ones. You can see the Celtics didn't shoot that well either, but the Knicks did get to the free throw line. Both teams got to the free throw line 29 times, and both hit 23 of them because they shot the exact same. Knicks out-rebounded. The assists was they were -2 there, 19-17. Steals, a lot of steals in this game. 26 steals combined for both teams. 11 blocks combined. Knicks got one more block than the Celtics, 6-5. But the 22 turnovers was terrible. They don't show the stat here of points off turnovers, but that really was the difference in this game. All right. So, Game 3 of Summer League is Tuesday. At this point, the Knicks will not be competing for the championship at all. Unlike in 2022 when Quentin Grimes was just he was like a Summer League superstar and took them to the championship game against, I think it was Portland. Was it Portland? No such thing is happening now. But so it's all about seeing what the players can build on. Games 1 and 2. I hope that Pate gets an even further look. He is raw, but he's showing some flashes. And Diawara, I'm digging his vibe. I want him to take some more threes. So he only attempted 1 today. I want him to attempt some more threes. He basically one of the I think it was Steve Popper again who interviewed him or something, and he said one big difference is the distance in three-point line from the European game to NBA. So he's having to adjust to that. But he can shoot the three, at a decent percentage, and that will make all the difference. If he can shoot like 35%, 36% from the three-point line, to add that to his athletic body and his handle, he's 6'9", 6'10", we could definitely use that on this team. Absolutely can use that on this team. That's what else is there? And then McCULLAR, hopefully he'll play on Tuesday and we'll continue this type of play, and maybe the three-point shot will start coming around for him. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this. Again, my name is George. Please subscribe. Follow me on social media. Hit the thumbs up button for me. Drop your comments. Definitely want to hear your thoughts and feelings, and especially if I've overlooked anything. Oh, yeah, I didn't talk about Najee. Najee was kind of disappointing tonight as well. He only played 9 minutes. But hopefully he'll get another look as well. They're all going to get looks. Games 3 and 4 in the Summer League. All right, I will see you around the Knicks-Verse. Let's go!